Hello and welcome to another video. So in this video I will be going through some spicy pick Pokemons which Jamie, the Spice King himself, has used to get himself to rank Ace, and you might have seen the video before. He has actually used spicy Pokemons before, and he did auto reg battles. So if you look down in some of my videos, you will find those out. But yeah, let's without further ado, look at these videos. The only thing I will say that by the time this video comes out, it's probably like Ultra League might be rolling just around the corner, so you might not be able to use these battles straight away, but it might be worth for you to keep a note of this team, because this team worked really well. I don't know how he does, but he said he did really well with this team, so it might be worth for you to keep a note, and then add your when Great League does come back for the second run, maybe try this team out and see how you do. Alright, without further ado, let's look at the battles. Alright, I don't even know what Pokemon's Jamie's using, so it'll be funny to see. So it's Flygon on Obstagoon, and Flygon is running Dragon Tail, and he's going for the Dragon Claw. In comes a Night Slash. He gets the Dragon Claw, which I don't know if it will take the shield. It does take the shield, and the Obstagoon counters the Flygon down. In comes a Machamp. He doesn't shield. The Night Slash doesn't do that much damage. In comes a Venusaur, and here Shadow Nidoking does the work. And because it's a shield advantage, this is actually a good matchup, because the Poison Sting is actually going to Poison Fangs is actually going to debuff it. He takes the Venusaur out. In comes the Stunfisk, and Stunfisk throws a move, and he's boldly no-shielding it, and it's a rock slide. So an Earth Power goes through this. If it doesn't get shielded, might actually take the Stunfisk out. Takes the last shield, but that's fine. Managed to get to last second Poison Fang, which debuffs the Stunfisk's defense. So now Machamp will be enough to just cross chop once, or actually farm down and then throw the cross chop at the Stunfisk to kill the Stunfisk. A couple of counter to kill this. So very, very nicely played, to losing the lead because of the Obstagoon, but because of shield advantage, well played on getting the match back. Next match, it's a horrible lead with Flygon, because he's not running Earth Power in his Shadow Flygon. They throw quite early, so it's a Rock Slide. It's a good thing he didn't shield. He goes for the bait for Dragon Claw, but he charged up to Earth Power, which made get them the shield. They go for Rock Slide again, trying to get a shield, but Jamie didn't shield, and because the Dragon Claw does so much damage and the Mudshot is not doing that much damage, Flygon actually beats it and takes a shield. This is huge. He comes in with his Machamp, throws a cross chop bait. Oh my god, Jamie's doing all the baits, but he doesn't fall for the bait. Shields the Sky Attack. In comes a Nidoking. And then they catch a Poison Fang on Azumarill, and because Nidoking is in energy advantage here and shield advantage here, Nidoking, and because it's a shadow, it should be able to do a lot of damage. I don't know if he shields this. He doesn't shield this. In comes with the Machamp and tries and farms down the Azumarill. That's huge. Oh, I guess it's because of the defense drop. And then lands a Rock Slide to take the game. Amazing play, absolutely amazing play to force some really good play there, like force the opponent to throw an Ice Beam and then coming with a Machamp, not shielding the Nidoking. Amazing play. Okay, Flygon into Medichamp. Those Dragon Tails with the Shadow is doing so much damage to the net, and they let the Dragon Claw throw, and that takes so much amount of damage down. In comes an Azumarill, in comes the Nidoqueen, and because the Shadow Nidoqueen does so much damage, the Azumarill is so low down. Like, because I use normal Nidoqueen, it doesn't do nearly as much damage, whereas the Shadow does very good amount of damage. They tried to catch. Oh no, they beat the. He beats the Azumarill. In comes the Charmer, so gets both of the shield, and he switches in a Machamp onto a Wigglytuff. That is crazy. He throws the Cross Chop and one Dragon Tail, one Poison Fang, Poison Sting should be enough to take the Medichamp out. Whoa, that was good. That was really big. I can't believe he's winning these games, because from on paper these are the games he should not be winning. So well done to Jamie for pulling this off. Okay, Shadow on Nidoqueen on Flygon. In comes a Politoed, and look at how much those Dragon Tails are doing. In goes the Dragon Claw, and that Dragon Claw does so much damage. People don't realize how much Shadow Flygon Dragon Claw does. In comes another Pokemon, gets another Dragon Claw. Nidoking has to shield, and now he's in a good position where Nidoking versus Nidoking. Both have Earth Power, but Nidoking has chance to. Well, the opponent quits anyway. But Nidoking would win because they could bait. She could bait, and then King does not have a baiting move. So that's a good start. And it's 4-0 so far. So Flygon into Golbat. The Dragon Claws are doing a lot of damage, whereas the wing attacks are not doing that much. They catch the Dragon Claw on Stunfisk, but hard countered by Machamp into Stunfisk. Machamp just needs to shield and completely farm down. In comes that Golbat, but they go for the Rock Slide. The Rock Slide doesn't connect. He goes for a bait. It's an obvious bait, but see if they shield. They do shield. Here they don't have to shield, but they could shield. He doesn't shield. His defense falls and gets farmed down. In comes the Flygon, and because of the Dragon Tail is doing so much damage, all he has to do is shield. He shields and farms down the Golbat. In comes a Water type. I didn't see what it is. He goes for the hard-hitting Stone Edge. Politoed, but one Weather Ball will not be enough to take the Nidoqueen out, and the Nidoqueen should be able to Poison Sting down. So there you go. That's a 5-0 in his first set. That's amazing play by Jamie to go 5-0 in his first set. So yeah, so he gets to rank 19 through that 5-0. So on to the next set. And his Shadow Flygon into Bastiodon. So this is generally a good matchup for Flygon if he has Earth Power, but with this moveset, Bastiodon should be able to win. And because he throws the Dragon Claw so early, it should give the opponent a indication that he does not have Earth Power. So he throws the Dragon Claw, and it does do quite a lot of damage. It does more than half. The opponent stays in a bit too long for Bastiodon, but they switch into an Alolan Charm Ninetails, which is not good because Nidoking can just come in and completely throw one Poison Fang and take it out. In comes the Politoed. That is not looking good for Jamie, but Jamie has shields, and the poison jabs are gonna do a lot of damage. So all he needs to do is try to see if he can poison jab it down. Double shields the Nidoqueen is the right play, and then tries to get to the Poison Fang, but the opponent quits. So that's good start on his set to rank 20. So he goes next match. He goes into Flygon into Politoed. She shape sobs into Nidoqueen, which is questionable, but he has to shield the weather ball. There even shields the, and then the weather ball comes through. I don't know what Jamie will do. He lets the Nidoqueen go. In comes the Machamp. Machamp is trying to farm down. The weather ball comes through. Couple more counter is enough to take the Politoed out. He throws the cross chop at the Pelipper and throws the other cross chop at the Pelipper. At this stage, if he didn't get the shield, this is probably the right play. In comes Alolan Ninetails into. He catches a weather ball on his Flygon, but the weather ball is too much for the Machamp, and the Machamp loses. So that's his 6-run win streak ends, but he still hopefully will go positive in this set. So a Stunfisk into a Flygon is like the match we saw before. This also feels too early for it to be an Earthquake. He lets it go. It's a Rock Slide and charges up, and throws. Sorry, my recording is stuck for a second. Yeah. He throws the Dragon Claw, gets it low to the Stunfisk. Now Stunfisk gets to the last second Rock Slide, and then unfortunately it was a CMP tie. He throws the Dragon Claw and actually wins the match there. In comes a Alolan Marowak, in comes Nidoqueen. The Poison Fangs are resisted, but at least the defense will go down. He swipes into his Machamp, which is even worse because counter is now double resisted. Bone Club comes through. He doesn't shield it. He tries to go for another cross chop. Will he be able to get it? No, he doesn't get it. He falls short. In comes the Nidoqueen, gets hit by another Bone Club. They have a Lapras in the back, and this is not looking good for Jamie. The Frostbrats. Oh, it's a Frostbrat Lapras as well, so this is gonna go down to those Frostbrat Lapras. Alright, on to the next match. So it's 1-2 so far. Again, another Stunfisk. Let's see how he plays it out. Usually, it seems like with Dragon Claw and Dragon Tail, Flygon actually wins this match, going straight Dragon Claw. So it actually is not a bad shout. He lets it go through. At this time, it's an Earthquake. Takes the my head went blank. The Flygon out. He comes in with his Machamp, farms down the Stunfisk, throws a Rock Slide, which gets shielded. He goes to get another Rock Slide and throws that, does quite a lot of damage, and tries to go for a cross chop. He doesn't shield that. All hopes are now on Nidoqueen to finish. Nidoqueen comes in, it has to shield. Ice Beam, shields up the Ice Beam, can farm down. They have a Bullet Seed Shiftry, and this is not good for them because the defense is getting lower and the poison jabs are doing a lot of damage. He has to shield this Leaf Blade. He can now hope to farm down, and he does farm down. He can now throw a Poison Stink. Is this gonna be enough to take the Azumarill out? It is, and that's a good game. Alright, so 2-2 for so far. On to the last match. And let's see what happens. It's Flygon. It's into Skarmory. Oh wow, this is not looking good. But they don't know that this Flygon is running Stone Edge. So if he can land the Stone Edge, this will be huge for Jamie. He goes for the Dragon Claw. They don't shield. They switch into Azumarill. He goes for the Stone Edge, which doesn't get shielded. Does more than half of Azumarill's health. In comes a Nidoqueen. He'll throw the Poison Sting, Poison Fang. Gets Hydro Pumped. He's daring to come in with his Flygon and farm down the Azumarill and throw this second Rock Slide. If this Rock Slide goes through, this will take the Skarmory out. It doesn't go through. Now Skarmory has loads of energy. In comes the Machamp. Machamp has to farm down the Skarmory, so he shields and farms down the Skarmory. Luckily, they have a Swampert in the back, but because Machamp has so much energy, he should be able to just double cross chop and get the win. And there you go. That's a 3-2 by Jamie on his second match, and he gets to rank 20 with this game. So there you go. You can see the 3 wins, and he gets to rank 20. Well, thank you so much for the submission, Jamie. Really amazing battles. Some of the gameplay I really thought you would not gonna win. But you did manage to win through. So amazing. I'm gonna do a live stream sometimes this week, sometimes maybe tomorrow, maybe day after, because Ultra League is here. So stay tuned for that. And if you do enjoy this kind of content, please do consider dropping a comment and subscribing to me. I know I don't do that many videos because I want to give you videos which are fun and which you'll be able to use in your GBL match. I'm not gonna be one of those person, so like, here you go, use this team. So anyways, hope you have a nice time, had a nice time in Great League. I did not. I peaked at 22-30, but now when Ultra League is gonna come back, I'm at 21.99. Also, basically I ended up gaining 30 points in between the first time I got my elo till now, so I've not been doing that well. But hopefully with Ultra League, I'm usually better in Ultra League, so I'm hoping to try and get as much elo. I'm not worried about my elo because the season just started and there is months of it left, so I'm not worried about it. And there is also fun cups like the Ultra League Premier, the Ultra League Classic, the Great League Classic, even the Little Club 2.0, which I'm not gonna play. So Master League Classic is there. So yeah, so let's see how it all goes. Good luck with everything, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.